Welcome to a brand new edition of the Taiwan Outlook. I'm your host, Raymond Wu. On today's program, we will discuss with you the development of the community university concept in Taiwan, and we're delighted to have a guest who has been intimately involved with the development and the growth of community universities in Taiwan, Mr. Shiaw-Shin. Mr. Lin, welcome to the Taiwan Outlook.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Can you first share with us how the concept, the notion, the institution of community university first came about being in Taiwan, including the timing, the circumstances, and the factors that were favorable to the growth of community universities in Taiwan?
Certainly, I'm glad to say that.
Okay.
The community university was first introduced, I would say, maybe about 15 years ago.
15 years.
Maybe
okay.
about 15 years ago. But the community university was first established about 10 years ago.
Okay.
It was first proposed by the educational reformer.
Okay.
In Taiwan, and
yes.
also some social movement people.
Okay.
In Taiwan. They think that they thought at that time that the social movement went into some bottleneck.
Okay.
They say that they must be based on the further education for people in the community.
Okay.
So that's why they
to heighten their awareness.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Because you cannot all the time just go to the street, just yes. shout what we want, what we want.
Okay.
You have something to go into deeper and deeper.
Okay.
That can ensure that we really have a good social reform
okay.
in Taiwan.
Yeah, Mr. Lim, would you say that's also coincidental to the rise and the notion of civil society in Taiwan?
Certainly.
Yes. Yeah.
And also there are other factors.
Yes, including?
Including, for example, the so-called lifelong learning.
Okay.
Had
yeah.
been proposed
yes.
in other countries.
Of course.
And some have been introduced in Taiwan.
Yes.
And also there are social transformation in Taiwan.
Of course.
And the people grow more and more realizing that the more and more education is necessary
yes.
for everybody's career.
Okay.
So that's some kind of the environment or some kind of the awareness that mm-hmm. people realize.
Okay.
And see it is necessary.
Okay.
So when the community university was first introduced in Taiwan, yes. it was welcomed by the society.
Okay.
In the large.
Okay. It was a brand new concept.
Brand new
at the
concept.
Time, at the time.
Of course.
Yeah, the institution was targeted to get deeper into the community.
In the community,
and
yes.
Since the first one, if I remember correctly, was set up in Wenshan District in Taipei City in 1998.
Yes.
That was about 10 years ago.
Certainly.
Since then, for the past 10 years,
mm-hmm.
There's been a tremendous growth
yes.
of the community universities in Taiwan.
Completely.
How many are there now?
Well,
and where are they mostly located?
The number is hard to say because it depends on how you count, whether it is just the branches of one community university or they are counted as separate.
Okay.
Sometimes they are thought as the single one. Sometimes they are counted separately.
Yes.
So the total number, I would say about near the 100.
Near 100.
Near 100.
That's spread out throughout Taiwan.
Spread out throughout Taiwan. Almost every corner in Taiwan.
Okay.
You can find the community universities.
Okay.
And even including those mountainous area.
Yes.
So-called
in the Central Mountain region.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the Aboriginal people.
Yes.
Over there.
Okay.
They also have
community universities have been established there as well.
Yes.
Okay. And what has been the more favorable factors that has been conducive to the growth and the development of community universities in Taiwan. For example, the local government's attitude and their assistance, and also the reaction from the community, and also, of course, the kind of curriculum that you offer. Is it attractive to potential students? People in the community who would like to attend classes and also be a part of this lifelong learning process.
Yes.
What were the factors?
Yes, there are several factors.
Okay.
The number one, of course, the local government or even the central government.
Yes. Their attitude is very important, their position. Yes.
And in general, they are very supportive.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're very supportive.
Okay.
But of course, it's not even.
Okay, of course.
Some local governments really very supportive, but some are just follow suit.
Okay, all right, I understand.
Some are reluctant.
Yes, okay. All right.
Because everybody go, so they cannot
Yeah.
just be the exception.
Of course, and those also maybe the resources are limited, and there are
Yes.
so many different projects,
Certainly.
including infrastructure and other educational needs they need to attend to. But okay, when you encounter, maybe local government authorities or people in the community
Yes.
that are not very receptive to the idea of having a community university in their neighborhood, how would you turn around and try to convince them? This is important for your community. This is the very important thing for Taiwan's overall consciousness in terms of civil society.
Yes, this is one of the most difficult things
Okay.
we encounter
I can
in
imagine, yes.
developing community university in Taiwan.
Yes.
As you know, this is a brand new idea.
Yes.
And very few people actually, except those promoters, very few people really realize that we can have this new kinds of the educational.
Yeah, this idea is also unique
Very
in the
unique
world,
in the
right?
world,
There
yes.
isn't anybody in the world that's exactly the same kind of system we have.
No, there is no exact same kind. But
Okay.
of course, we can find out that there are some similar, not
exactly the same.
exactly, but some feature we share common feature. For example, this is for the lifelong learning. This is the adult education.
Of course.
And those kind of the educational institutes
Yes.
in the other country, they
of course they have.
do exist.
Yes.
But in Taiwan, we have some very special features.
Oh,
So
okay.
that make our community university really unique.
Yeah. And how do you convince them when they say, Mr. Lin, why do we need a community university?
Yes, that's really not so easy.
Yes.
We have start from very few spots,
Yes.
very few places.
Okay.
For example, the first one, the Wenshan University and Community University.
Yes.
After that, established the second one was in Hsinchu.
Oh, okay.
In
Hsinchu City.
Hsinchu
Or
City.
county.
Hsinchu City.
Okay.
Hsinchu Qingcaofu Community University.
Okay.
That one I was instrumental in establishing it.
Okay.
And it was because the mayor of Hsinchu City,
At
the
the time?
Cai Renjian,
Okay, yes.
the Cai Renjian,
Yeah.
who has the really good idea about education, about
Okay.
adult education.
Okay.
So he was one of the very few mayor or few
Local government
leaders
Yeah.
who really understand it and who really support it.
Okay.
And we from the place, that is one of the factor. And the second factor, we realized that because this is a brand new, and that the whole society may not be very receptive to it.
Of course.
Some promoters, some few intelligentsia, they understand the importance or the value of this new institute, but not the whole society. And even if they can understand that, they have no way to realize that they do exist such new type of the adult education in Taiwan society with the low tuition and the very good quality.
Of course.
They cannot imagine.
Okay.
They just don't know this kind of things really happen in Taiwan society. So one of the difficult things we have tried very effort to promote or to advertise it.
Yes.
So that our our future students really know they have such opportunity they can enroll in.
Okay. But let me ask you, how about the community? How do you convince the people in the community?
The first, if they have the chance to listen to our, or to read our advertisements,
yes.
then they are very really they can be convinced really easily.
Okay.
But the major problem is they just don't know.
Yeah, people generally probably not going to pay attention to it.
No, and they have no chance.
Yes.
They really don't expect such kind of things will happen.
Okay.
So the number one thing is that we have tried very effort to make promotion.
Okay.
But promotion need money. We don't have money.
Yeah, that would be my next question. Because if you want to set up a brand new educational institution throughout Taiwan, where do you get your money? Get your funding? Is it from the government primarily, or is it from students' tuition?
Okay.
How do you take care of the funding problem?
We found that in average it's about 70% of the budget coming from the tuition.
Coming from tuition, okay. Is tuition expensive?
No.
How much do you pay for one class?
One course is about less than 1,000 Shin Taibi.
Okay, 1,000 NT.
NT.
Okay.
So that is roughly about maybe about $30.
$30
US dollars.
Okay. So how about the rest, 30% of your funding? 70% from tuition. How about
30% from the support of the government, local government and central government.
But is that legislated, or is it based on the year-by-year basis review?
Mostly based on the year review.
Okay.
This is one of the problems we have to face. Of course, there are quite a few local government.
That's being supportive.
Support you in a term of 3 years.
Okay.
Or 5 years.
Okay.
But still, there are some based on the
year-to-year review.
Yes.
But hold that thought, Mr. Lim, because after a short break, we'll come back to the Taiwan Outlook. We're going to continue our discussion with Mr. Shiaw-Shin. We're going to ask him about the promotional organization that has been responsible in the promotion and the growth of community universities in Taiwan. We'll be right back.